You know, we all grow up as South Africans. We all know someone on a farm. We've all been to the Kruger National Park, and we all say, oh, but, you know, we're from Africa. And a few years back, I learned of a rhino poaching incident on a private owner's farm. And I realized the trauma it left behind on that farm, on the owners, on the animals around, and also on the farm workers, everybody involved. And I thought to myself, why don't I know what's going on in private conservation, especially rhino conservation, and it being an endangered species? I went to a lot of private owners, and I went to a lot of meetings, security meetings, and then I realized how big and important rhino conservation is within South Africa. People think because we say there might be around about 11,000 white rhino left in South Africa, you do think that's quite a bit of rhino left. From that 11,000, about 7,000 is already in private ownership. And what you need to realize, that's over the whole of South Africa that those rhinos are, and they were repopulated from a very small gene group. So it actually is an animal that's critically endangered for the sense that the gene group is so small. So it's very important that your wildlife management is done properly, that you bring the correct bulls with the correct breeding herds. Otherwise, you are going to, somewhere down the line, we're going to have a collapse in the population as well, because we did not preserve the genes within that bull. My biggest hope for rhino is that everybody gets to meet one rhino or protect one rhino in their life. You know, that we take ownership of rhino in South Africa, especially our black rhino is so endangered and there's so few left of them. But if you've worked with a rhino, if you protected that rhino for one night, one full moon, that's your rhino, and you will always wonder, is it safe? At the full moon's rising, you wonder, is it kept safe from poachers?